There we go. And we're back. Right, so we just need to hide that. And here we are. We're sorted. New webcam camera thing has decided to set itself as a manual source. So we're back at it tonight, getting some more commission work. Show off some commissions that I've finished, or part of this commission that I finished. Mouthful of Dr. Pepper on. Hello, Bob and Pants. Hopefully you can hear us loud and clear now that I've actually enabled my microphone. Right. Let's just make some quick adjustments here. Righty-ho, yes, so what's changed since last time? A few things. Managed to get a 4K camera sorted out. Oh, Tylenol half. Right, I'll just delete that. Hello, Kerry, how are you? Yes, so we picked up a commission at the start of the year. Which I was talking about when we streamed last Wednesday. So Monday, Wednesdays are going to be my new days for streaming, hopefully. So what have we got on the go? So we're painting some more of this Warsaw Uprising. Yeah, not so bad, thanks. Getting over the first day back. I was going to say it's school, but it's not at school, it's work. Start of the first week back proper after the Christmas. And whatnot. So yes, this camera's working. Right, so yes, we started working on the Warsaw Uprising stuff the last time, which was this guy. This is my new camera, so this should hopefully now be a lot easier to do things like zoom in on and keep focus. So how does that look to everyone? Does that look okay? Hello, Miss Rice. Welcome in, welcome in. How was your episode of Critical Role? So this is the one that we finished the other day on stream there. So much better, yeah. So basically, I don't actually have a 4K camera. Yeah, this isn't 4K, this is still 1080p shit. So basically we've been using, since we started, an app called DroidCam, which is something that allows me to turn my Android phone into a webcam. The downside is that it only does 1080p. The downside of using 1080p is that the more that you zoom it in or blow it up, the quality goes down. That's the issues that we had last time when we were like way out here trying to zoom all the way in. So after actually spending a little bit of my time today, and by little time I mean literally fucking 2 minutes, I found another another webcam app thing called what's it called? Irian webcam. something like that. And this is a free app that has native 4K built into it. So the camera on my phone can do 4K. So in theory, this can do 4K, which means that it's not as far out as I would like. It's still quite close, but we're getting there. So anyway, yes, this was the guy that we painted last time we won. The other nice thing as well is I can control the zoom and the focus with just a click now. I was so confused. I was going to ask when you got a new camera. No, I mean, because technically it's not a camera. We're just utilising the camera that we have a bit better. So yeah, that's this one. And then at the weekend we did the little vehicle commander. So he sits on top of this armoured car that we have. So he got done at the weekend. We also did a couple more of the fellas, so let's just zoom that back in. There we go. I don't know how well you can see how well we can zoom in. There we go. So this is a camo pattern. I've wondered why it was only half a man war wound. So this is called Autumn Leaf. It's Autumn Leaf camo, so it's like a browny beige kind of colour with dark brown and like orange flecks through. Put it on the thing there. And we've got this guy too, so get this there. There we go. So the camera is about 15 centimeters, 20 centimeters away from the model, and this is like zoomed in, and we're still getting this kind of level of clarity. So I'm really, really pleased with how that's turned out. What it does mean is that I can zoom all the way out to here, which means when I'm painting bigger stuff, or I've got bigger things to show off, we've got all of this space here, and we can move further back for even bigger things. So this is just something that I had on my desk, something I painted a little while ago, just to show off framing and stuff. What else has changed? Our face cam is now mounted to our painting light, so it's actually in frame. So yeah, that's where we're at. So what we've got left to do for this commission is a couple more dudes, some of which are best part done, some of which are just a little bit started. So we're going to continue on some of these. This is the one of the ones that's kind of in flight. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Kerry.
1,155 cheered. X100.
Here we go. So this is like a photographer guy who has the cat on his base. We tried to paint his shirt white. And it didn't work very well. Then we tried to do it like in a Japanese uniform colour, which is like way too yellow, so I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with this one. I've been busy, setups been so much cleaner. Yeah, like I'm really happy with where it's at now. It actually feels like, even though there's lots of shit in my way, like you don't get to say it, which is half the battle. Yes, we've got that dude. We've got a couple more. I think I should be at a point now where I can get all these on stands. We had an absolute rampage of a day on Saturday and Sunday. We did quite a bit of painting. It's really nice. This was well. Right, go. So we've got the flamethrower team that we made a start on. So I've just done like the base coats on here. I'm not really quite sure what this is supposed to be, so I've just gone with like a mechanic's boiler suit type of thing. You know, it's supposed to be like a civilian's uprising, so that's that one. We've got this lovely lady here who's got a little pistol, and again she's got the the camo pattern on here. That we just need to go through and brighten up the orange on. We've got this guy who's like looted like an officer's scarf. So again, got to focus in. Same kind of camo pattern on the smock with the Feldgrau jodhpurs and the black boots. Got this lady here who I think is actually taken out like a wad of cash out of her purse. I think that's what she's supposed to be doing. And then of course we've got little Timmy John, I'm going to call him, little kitty. So that's where we're at. So I think what we're going to make a start on to begin with, it's the most arduous part of the process, is doing the flecton or the camouflage pattern on the remaining ones. So the other nice thing as well I've done is I've kept all of the paint out for this commission. This is everything that I've used on this commission so far. Just left on this tray. And this is what remains of the wet palette. If she's not stealing it, I mean, it's a bit on the nose. Right, so where are we at here? Season. So I'm still trying to find my feet a little bit with things like palette placements and whatnot while I'm streaming, so you'll have to let us know if stuff gets in the way. We should be gravy. The only thing I'm a little bit gutted about still so far is that the you can't really see in the cabinets behind me very well. Kind of show off what's going on in there. I did some basing yesterday as well, and like fine grits everywhere. I love the basing mix, but it just gets fucking everywhere. Right. So next start on Mr. Commander. Got this right. That should be about okay. Zoomed in wise, we've got a bit further. So we're using Vallejo's orange brown for the orange spotting here. And all we literally do is get the paintbrush like kind of filled with the orange paint, and then we're just gonna we just dot it on like in just varying different sizes of dots. The only thing that we have to be really particularly careful of for historical accuracy is that when all of the smocks and stuff were being made, they were dyed first then cut, so you tend not to get bleed over of camo patterns across sewing seams, but it's just a case of making sure that none of the camo goes across, uniform camo goes across things like the arm sleeves and stuff on the shoulders. You have to let me know how exposed the image looks as well, because like I'm like again on my monitor it looks really washed out. So I quite often have a habit of like underexposing the camera. Right, so I think that's him about done with that. Goes on good this end. Wunderbar. Let's think, see. I think I'm gonna get some fresh palette paper on the go. That gets settled in. We're gonna go and do like a greeny grey that sits on the on his paints. We're fueled tonight by Twix salted caramel and Dr. Pepper. Right. So field grey. Yeah. I mean, the ultimate combo really is a Snickers and a Dr. Pepper. Like, that's the ultimate one. And then let's then we use Ardennes green as well. Scale 75. We do. Honey roast cashews and tea. It's also a goated combo. Yeah. A bit of fine tuning here. Yeah. I think I might have already come through and done this highlight colour with the green again. Never hurts to come through with another pass. Send some more progress pictures over to the fella yesterday at about 11 o'clock at night, because that was when I finished painting. Still getting some good feedback, which is good. Enjoy your luck. Hey, Cardinal, what's up again? Yeah, still ploughing on. I showed off some of the bits that I did there before. I'll grab them again. I'd like to try and get them done sort of by the end of the week. Free everything up. Where are we? So it's obviously you've seen these because they've been in the Discords and stuff, but there we go. Yeah, this fella. Got this one done at the weekend as well. Guy with a, I think it's supposed to be like a tube launcher, rocket launcher, like a grenade launcher type thing, and then commander as well. Very nice, thank you. They're absolutely beautiful sculpts as well, like proper pleasure to paint. And the new way that I've done the like the camo for these as well makes us wish I'd put a bit more effort into my into my like Waffen SS that I've done, rather than just like sponging them. But I suppose when I've got like 100 of them to paint, as opposed to like 4, it's a bit more economy of time. How was your Monday been? Excuse me. What am I looking for? Sunny skin tone. Sunny skin tone. Sunny skin tone. Anybody been up to anything fun today except from work? We forget which colours I've used. Well, because I'm a massive nerd, I pretty much remember what I've used just by looking at it now. And I've done the really good thing of keeping everything that I've used out, like on a separate tray. So that I can, like, easily remember. Just work for you there, yeah. Know the feeling. How's your adventures and back office going? Good, so much. Still got your head around, but you enjoy it. That's the main thing. As long as you can sort of enjoy it. It's half the battle. German black brown. Just throw that one on the floor. So I've mixed up this called German black brown, which I use for all the leather, like strapping and stuff on these guys. Historically, they were like black leather. But as time goes on, obviously that like leather fades out. So what I do is I do like start off with like a really dark brown and then work it into like a more of like a warm brown grey. It also just helps to like separate it against the quite often like brown like uniforms as well. Bit of visual interest. The nice thing about this camera app I found as well is that it doesn't drain the battery on the phone as much. And actually when I've got it plugged in, it's gaining charge, which is cool. Yep, this next. Get the armband in. So as I might have mentioned, these are from the uprising in Warsaw, like in the ghettos.
Hello there.
Ooh, War Daddy Miniatures, thank you very much for popping in, painting your stuff for you. Hope you're well. What was I saying? Yes, obviously these are all supposed to be like civilians in the Warsaw ghettos and projects with like kind of like looted German uniforms and weapons. So they all have this like red and white like Polish armband on them as well. War Daddy Miniatures is the people that we're doing the commission for as well, so it's really nice for you to pop in, say hello. Hope that you like the stuff that we've done so far, and apologies for sending you a WhatsApp message at 11:30 last night with progress pictures in it. I didn't realise what time it was when I was sending them. Appreciate not everyone's a night owl like I am. Oh. Right, so got his hat to do. And his boots. And the collar. And that'll be in the gun, and that'll be him kind of best part done. So, bit of progress on him. I was just saying there before, what an absolute delight these have been to paint. It's been a long time since I painted metal miniatures for a start, but like wargaming pieces that are like this nice. It's like a band in there as well we need to get. Hi mate, yeah, Bluffington so far. Fucking mint, that's what I love to hear. It's a good film about the Warsaw Uprising, Warsaw 44. Have I seen that? I feel like I might have seen that a long time ago. Although I could be thinking of something totally different. But yeah, super pleased that you like what we've done so far. Always nice to hear. Hope your Monday's going well. Right, I think that for now. I'll let that settle in and we'll come back and have a look at that in a bit. It's an interesting thing because it's like the Warsaw Uprising. It's not something I know like particularly like a lot about. But like I think I've got kind of good kind of historical knowledge about a lot of the Second World War, especially in the European theatres. But yeah, that's the one that's kind of escaped me by. So I will definitely have a look at that film. Oh, feel free to pop a link to your eBay shop as well on the chat, and we'll get that shared about as well. Hey Henri, how was the tank to build up with no instructions and clean the resin? Absolute doddle. It literally managed to find the Kickstarter And I went on there and got some reference images for it, and I managed to find like a couple of other like YouTube videos where people had like done commissions for them as well, which kind of like helped like sort my process out mentally for like how I was going to approach it. But yeah, it was absolutely fine. There's a couple of bits kind of left over from the sprues. I think there was like extra of the like the machine, like the machine guns with like the big ammo discs, and like a couple of launchers were left, which I've just popped back in the box. I think they're for you as well. But yeah, it was an absolute doddle to come on. I think the hardest bit was trying to work out where the double track wheels and the single track wheels went. But the primer went on without any cleaning, to be honest. Like, it didn't really need like a lot of washing to get mold release off or anything like that. I think the only bits that I'm kind of worried about in transport are going to be like these little headlight bits. If they snap off, because if they snap off, they're going to be in horrible places to repair, but I think I've got a solution for that as well. And I've sort of like drilled out where the tank commander will sit, so I'll ship that separately as well. So he should sit nicely just in that second pinhole there as well, which means when I ship them and when you ship them, if they do get sold, they could be done separately as well, so they don't get all smashed up. But yeah, it is an odd little vehicle. Not a one that I'd seen before, but I did find a nice reference image for it. Let me see if I can find it. Excuses here, because in my like jury rigged setup, I've got like boom arms and God knows else what's kicking about. Let's have a looky see. So let's do this. Gotcha. Okay. I think this should work. No. Restream. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. So this was like the image that I kind of found for it. So this was kind of how I was going to approach it with this like the like really dark black grey that you've seen on like a lot of the early war like German vehicles, with this like lighter grey like camo striping on them. I think this was like the release photos that like Infamous JT did. And this is kind of where I'm getting this idea to do all of the smocks in the like the autumn leaf lectern kind of patterns, to tie it all in nicely. I've got some decals as well, some of which I'd use on the guy with like the German pot helm on from Warlord, so I might have some decals I'm going to put like kind of on the side, just to kind of jazz it up a little bit. So that's kind of the plan for that. It should look pretty spicy when it's done. I did do, like I have dabbled in like 1/35th scale German armour. So I've done a couple bits on that as well, which you'll probably see on my website as well as my other socials. So pretty confident that we can kind of get amongst doing some cool stuff there with it. That's the plan, at least anyway. Right, where was I with this fella? Boots. Because my kind of big takeaway from the set was that it was sort of like the Polish civilians who've kind of like looted their way, up, sort of thing. So yeah, I'll try and find the ones I painted, mate. So I bought the full collection. I painted a few of the figs, but they were sold a couple of years ago. So just some of those. Yeah, that'll be cool. Be nice to see them. I need to spend a bit more time on things like Kickstarter, because there's loads of stuff on there that I think I would really like, and then just never get around to kind of backing. Mostly because I've got a pile of shame that's already too big. I think the only thing I backed off Kickstarter ever was the Squidmar brushes a couple of years ago. Which was alright for some cheap, like, Kalinsky brushes, but not really much kind of past that. This is a bit slow and miserable music. Sharpen that a touch. Yeah. 135th is where you started. Nice. So, like, I started, I think probably like most people my age, early 30s, with like Airfix kits, and then got into Lord of the Rings through the magazines, then to Warhammer, and then I kind of like fell out of love with the wargaming side of things for a long time. Probably from kind of like my mid to late 20s, and did nothing. Like, I didn't know like hobby at all. And then got back into 135th around about 2018, I want to say 2017 maybe. Also heading to Tech in York next month, big gaming show, the racecourse. I've never even heard of it, but I will certainly Google it, or if you've got some information you can hire for us, that would be great. It's, again, there's something that I want to try and do more of, is go to like gaming shows and gaming conventions. I've only ever been to 3 maybe. I did a couple of games days from Games Workshop way back when, and I've been up to Scale Scotland, which is like the big, or one of the big 135th scale kind of shows, I guess, which is great. Actually, that was up in the rugby ground, up in, what did you say, Edinburgh? But it probably isn't. And there's like loads of stores, and there's like a diorama. Like, I did my first diorama and took that up there to show. So yeah, no, I'll have to check out Tech for sure. York's not that far away from me. It's only about an hour on the train to York, like York Station. Cheers, just got that through. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, they're lovely. Yeah, dig them. Like the basin too. Big fan of like the like ruined cities kind of stuff, especially for this. Like this era, like you see, like a lot of the stuff's just done in like open fields. It's always nice to see something a little bit different with a basing. do. Cool. Mess on with the camera there, get that back in focus. Right. Just got his little book thing to do. And we'll probably be on the homeward track for this fella. Focus again. There we go. But I'll definitely have a look at that game and show. Something that I want to do more of. Public Tech is Sunday the 5th of Feb. Thank you for googling that. It's the where it's held far from York train station. It's at the race course, about 15-20 minute walk, you say? Oh, right, okay, okay, cool. It's not too bad then. According to Google Maps, 30-minute walk from the train station. Okay. Yeah. That ain't too bad. But yeah, right, I'll probably will end up just jumping a taxi from the train station. Yeah. Travel there and back in the same day? I would have thought so. Like, it's not even an hour on the train, really. It's about 50 quid per return tickets. Okay. How much is an entry to the event, since you're looking for it? £5 usually. Can't see it being much more this year. Okay, well, yeah, so it's like, it's beer money, isn't it? It's nothing. I'll have a check it out, see what it's all about. That could definitely be on the list of things to do in February. Right after payday, right after my birthday as well. Righty ho. That's our guy pretty much done now. Pretty pleased with how he's turned out. Okay, added to the pile to be matte varnished. Actually, my birthday present's on the way. Oh. Well, it's got 8 days to get here. Well, 7, I suppose. Right. Put your hands out. It'll be wrapped in Christmas paper, of course. Your Christmas card still hasn't arrived either, you know. It just occurs to us every now and again. Might come in time for your birthday. Yeah, definitely ordered one. At least I think I did. Might be watching it come, but I've not like finished the order. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? It's just me kicking off that there's no Christmas card arrived for you, and it just turns out I never ordered one. Been up on a big crack work so far. Brilliant. Off to bed, being a long day. Gonna watch some Vikings Valhalla. Well, enjoy your rest and your Vikings, and I'll speak to you no doubt before the end of the week with some more and the finished progress shots. But thanks for popping by. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the follow as well. And I'll speak to you soon. Right then, where to start on the next one? Right, I think we'll do a bit of work on this nice lady. Watch out! Come on, focus in. Let's take these away. I think that's what's causing the issue. There we go. Right, so much same as everything else. We've got like boots and leather, bag to do, and her hair, and that'll be her done. So And that back out. Right, I think that was this. I need my sea grey. Where's it gone? So I had a colour out before, and it's just seemingly gone missing. It's not that. Oh, it's the one I dropped before, wasn't it? That's why I can't find it. Right, where did it go? Right, that's a problem. I'll be right back 1 second. I'm going to go fishing for a paint that I dropped. That was quick. It was in me printer. Just going to cover this all back up again, because the wash has done nothing here except for make it muddy and horrible. One of the many reasons why I've stopped using washes so much. Struggle to control the outcomes. Oh, god damn. It's a good job some of these have been varnished already. In terms of dropping them. Getting about 5 or 6 of these armbands now, and I have to look at the first one I did every time to remember which way around the red and the white goes. Ooh, still had some red in the brush there. He's gone pink. Right. Inadvertently managed to get these into like a really good place over the weekend where there wasn't awfully much left to do on them. So I've like rattled through these couple tonight, which is great. Do you need to remember to stop leaning so far forward though? You can actually see what I'm painting. Right, just a hair to do now. So I've mixed some Japanese uniform World War II with some brown. I'm going to do like try and do like a bit of a dirty blonde. Put a hairband in as well. We'll see how this turns out. Where do we need to be? You gonna head bed as well? Good night. What time is it? 9:15. Yeah, I'll be only on for about another hour or so, I think. We might get this one done. And then pop off. With 2 completed models tonight, that would be a good bit of work done. Feed the cat. Oh. Is that because I'm likely to forget? There we go. Right. Do, 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 do. There we go. Right, so that's pretty much all done now. Another quick one that we've done rattled off. Nice bit of blonde hair. Something a bit different. Right, I think what we're going to do is we'll quickly base the two that we've done. I think we'll probably call it a night there because the old digits are starting to hurt. And then when we're back on Wednesday, we'll do the photographer, the lady, and the kid. And perhaps the flamer team as well. That sounds like a good plan. Right. I use this like rubble mix I got on eBay mixed with some other like basin products I got, which is, let's see if I can just zoom that out actually. Yes, so this is the mix that I use. It's like a mix of like different aggregates and different stones, and that just gets lashed on with some Mod Podge. Be careful around the boots, not to get it all the way up the sides. Although for like this urban environment, it's not the end of the world if we get a bit on the sides. Do that. And this is kind of what they look like when they're based. I have to zoom the camera back in because it's super far out. But nice, like red bricky kind of colour. And for this one, we've got like a big kind of step to fill. So what we're going to do first, we're going to hide down some bricks to try and cover this join a bit better. Although we might be okay. Actually. Plenty of glue on. Do that. Oh, we've missed a bit off the back there, I think. There's number 2 done. Need to wait for the to fully dry and then we'll do the rim. Might need to touch up some other bits. Some of this really fine stuff in there. There we go. Right. I think with that done, that'll probably be us for this evening. A little bit of a shorter one, with it being Monday. I'm going to be like, oh, only just under 2 hours there. It's not bad. So yes, so I was just trying out to see what Mondays was like. Streaming after work on Monday, and it's been loads of fun. So I'm going to jump to the end screen. Quappa! Quappa! Sweet. And a slightly different, slightly weirder angle. So if we can get this just to change ever so slightly. Yeah, see some movie magic. Wonderful. Yes, so back on Wednesday as normal, where we'll be finishing up hopefully the last of the figures from this set, and hopefully making a start on the vehicle as well. So if you've liked what we've done so far and you want to see it continue, tune in Wednesday. Once this is out the way with, commission wise, we'll be back to doing our normal kind of stuff. So we've still got another commission to make a start on, which is the little mini diorama, Gundam diorama. So we can make a start on that. Got some big busts to paint, got some big eyes to paint, got more World War II stuff to do, but I think we'll take a break and do World War II stuff on the channel. So will these go on a diorama with the tanks? No, so these that I'm painting are a commission for War Daddy Miniatures. They're his miniatures, so I'm painting them for him. So once these are done, these will go back off to their home. And the tanks that I've done on for diorama, they're for a war game called War actually. Same as the artillery pieces and stuff I've done as well. So yes, I've also got the big troll bus to do, which I'm really excited about. We've got a Gilliman to do, which I got last year, which I probably shouldn't have, but it was a really good deal. So yeah, plenty to get amongst. I'll catch you all on Wednesday. If you haven't already, drop us a follow on Twitch and all of my other socials, which are on the screen now and in the bit below. And I'll catch you on Wednesday. Bye.